So you're expecting things to happen right now and yet they aren't. And why is that? Dude, you gotta understand that life has its own pace. When I say life, I'm not talking about the online one. I'm talking about the offline. Not talking about like you want something, you go on Amazon, you click on it and you get it. I'm talking about you want someone romantically, you want that someone to become your spouse. You want to meet someone who will become your lifelong friend. Talking about you want to learn a language. Talking about those kind of things. If you want those kind of things, you can't expect them to happen right now, and you gotta understand that. I know it's silly, maybe it's something that you are taking for granted, but if you really want something, besides the fact that you gotta fight for it, which is not what I'm gonna go through today because you know that already. If you want that thing, you gotta fight for it. Talking about patience that you gotta have to achieve things. If you look back in your life, the moments in which you really got satisfied, in which you really got a long lasting reward that you can look back and remember, weren't those times in which you did something like clicking on a website. There were times in which you like really did something that already in the process was rewarding, besides the outcomes, beside the results that you obtained. And you also gotta understand that not everything depends on you. So there is two parts in everything you do, in every actions that you take, in every game that you play. There is what you can do, and then you have your opponents. If you're playing, I don't know, whatever sport, if you're playing tennis, say, I like tennis. If you play tennis, you are okay trying to get the best out of your game, but in front of you there is an opponent. And that opponent, I mean, I don't like to talk about life as an opponent, but follow me with this metaphor. There is the things you want, and then there is the world that goes by itself. It doesn't necessarily play against you, but it goes by itself. If you want to achieve things, you gotta understand that that pace of the world may be incompatible with the things you're wanting. Say in my case, if you want your YouTube channel to grow, for instance, if you want to build your YouTube channel, you gotta understand that on the one hand, there is the videos that you're publishing. And on the other hand, there is like the pace of YouTube, there is the audience of YouTube that doesn't care about the videos that you make yet. Or maybe will never do. You gotta accept that. Also, you gotta accept that, for instance, one day you may go to the train station and the train is late, and you are taking the train to go to somewhere super important and crucial, to another city, to meet someone that is gonna change your life forever, and the train is late. In that case, what can you do? You can do basically two things. On the one hand, you can go crazy about it and say, and I'm assuming that it's impossible that the train can arrive. You can do two things. You can, on the one hand, be like, oh my God, the train is not arriving, and complaining with the world and complaining with the train station, and be a terrible day. Or you can just accept it and say, okay, the train is not arriving. What can I do? You go on the list of things that you can do, and you see, okay, I could go by car. I would need to rent a car. How much would it cost? Is it compatible with the thing I want to do? Shall I do it? Or like, no, it's not possible. I've gone through all the list of possible things I could do, and nothing is possible. I cannot go there. Don't be miserable. Accept it. Be patient. Accept that things don't always go the way you want them to go, and that it's okay. I want to convince you of this because this will allow you to make better decisions. Because if you understand that life goes at its own pace and that that one is different from the one you have, you will make better decisions. Because you will have one less thing to think about, to care about. You will say, okay, time is for granted. The pace at which things will come is for granted. I don't care about that. I'm just gonna focus on the things I can do. and just gotta focus on my pace. I'll try to be faster. I'll try to be better. I'll try to focus on the thing and I will do the thing as much as I can, and I will get better and better at that. Besides what the world will think about me, besides the rewards, the fast rewards that it can give me, I don't want to think about that because I'm looking for a higher reward. I don't care about the immediate feedback I receive. You will have a better calibration between the immediate reward that you want to have and the long term goals that you have. Let's stick to the idea of wanting to learn a language. I've gone through it. I'm a native Italian speaker. I speak other languages besides Italian and English. I don't want to go through that, but I can assure you the process of learning a language at the beginning is quite tough. Maybe you learn it too, and you can just relate with what I'm saying. The process of learning a language is not easy. When you start, especially, you may learn to say hello and how are you, and that's not that much rewarding. Like, you cannot do much with that. But the process of learning a language is awesome. And once you arrive to the final result in which you go to France and you speak French, it's rewarding. When you go to Portugal and you speak Portuguese, it's rewarding. Come to Italy one day. I'm not in Italy now, but when you come to Italy, let me know. And talk to me in Italian. It's going to be amazing. But it's not going to happen overnight. It's not like you go to ChatGPT and say, translate this, and then you will learn how to say the sentence forever. You got to fight for that. You got to spend time on it. Another thing is that you want to take more time to take decisions. You want to be patient also at accepting that taking a decision is a process that takes time. It's a process that sometimes it's better to be taken on a slower pace than what you're used to. And I'm meaning, like, compared to the online pace of like scrolling to whatever things that you're scrolling until you find the thing you want. No, it's like you are deciding on your next job. You're deciding on what to study. You're deciding on the things like that. Also, another point that patience will allow you unleash is being more tolerant towards the rest of the world. There is this stoic metaphor of, like, there is this dog that is tied to a couch and the couch is going in that direction. Now the dog can do two things. On the one hand, it can accept the direction and the pace of the couch and then enjoy the ride and be happy with it and smile at life and say, okay, there is full of other dogs here. Let's have fun. Or you can say, no, I want to go in that direction. In that case, your life is going to be miserable. So being patient, accepting the pace of life, accepting what the life has in there for you, is going to make you a better human. So accept things, embark on the process of life, and enjoy it. It's gonna make you better off. And you know another thing that is gonna make you better off? Subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one.